This is Makeup with V and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go through and create a look that is has lots of color and lots of pop. So if you are bored of all the nude looks and kind of all the glam looks with no color and you're bored with all of that, then take a look and I'll show you how to do it. So first of all, we're going to start with just a regular matte concealer brush and this Morphe primer. I like to use primer just because it's going to make everything pop. So we're going to take it and just kind of bring it all the way from the inner corner all the way to the outer edge. And you're going to take it through also the crease and just right above there. I've already got my regular foundation and everything done. So we're going to take it and bring it just out to the outer edge. And I like to take it and I like to just bring it down under, because although I don't ever like to do dark liner under the eyes, I like to add color, like lots of color. So I like it really bright and friendly. So we're going to take it underneath the inner corner out to the edge and just bring it out. And so that's the primer. I'm going to use a Morphe M431 brush. And just, there's a color called Trisha. So right here, Trisha is this one right here, this pink. I'm just going to take Trisha and bring it from the inner corner all the way out and just kind of blend there. We're going to switch over to the Blood Sugar palette. And I like Tongue Pop is such a, oh, I love this color. It's just so beautiful. So I'm going to take Tongue Pop and just kind of go right over the edge where I did Trisha, and so it kind of like blends and changes it, but then it kind of is a little bit more flesh tone as opposed to the bright pink, so it kind of blends a little bit. And just know that I have a ton of space up here, so if you don't have as much space, that is understandable, but for some reason I have all this space up here. So if you have less to work with, just do it on a smaller scale. Alien palette. And I love this one because I love all the really cool greens and all that. And I dropped this one, so you'll have to excuse it, but this is the Alien palette. And we're gonna use the green called Alien. And I'm going to use an M166 brush, so it's just like this. It looks very flat. And I'm going to take and just kind of pat it on the inner corner right here. So we can just, it's very pigmented, and then kind of come across the edge, the inner corner right here. Dab it on so that, and I would come like, I guess it would be like a third of your eye right here, so you have like 3 more, and just do it like, just like that. James Charles palette, and there is the 4th color in here. This kind of looks like Cheetos, this orange color. We're going to use that. M224 is what we're going to use, the Morphe brush M224. And we're just going to take and kind of dip it in there. And do the same right here. We're just going to kind of dab it. So it looks just like that. And you will do it like from that space where you took the alien, and you're just going to take like another 1/3 of your eye and do it there. And that's it. I'm going to do this blue right here. It's kind of like a periwinkle color. And just dab it in there. So we're going to take from the corner, the outer corner of the eye, and just kind of tap it on there. It's very pigmented, so you can see it's very bright and colorful. And it may seem extreme when you're putting it on, but when it's done, you are going to look like a carnival hibiscus. Or, don't know what a carnival hibiscus is, you should Google it. It's a really pretty flower. Dab it on the corner of your eye right here. Color in here, blood sugar, called Root Canal. This color right here, it's so pretty. It's like a purplish pinkish color. And we're gonna just kind of put it in here. I'm using a M456. So we're going to take and put it just right in the crease to kind of blend that. And we're going to come with this flat M410, and we're just going to take right from the green about a third over on your eye and just bring it over and just kind of meet the rest of your makeup over here. A little line there. Use Tongue Pop, and you can use the same brush, M410. It's not going to really hurt anything. And I would just come through and go over, Trisha. It kind of softens it up a little bit and go through the corner of your eye. There, I'm going to take from the Blood Sugar palette, and I'm going to take the color called Sugar Cane, which is kind of a neutral color right here. And I'm using an M433 brush. And I'm just going to kind of blend all this so that it kind of all fuses together here. And just blend over the Tongue Pop. The Alien palette has a color called Pluto right there in the corner. It's like this white one. It's very bright. Any brush that just has a tip that you can just come over this edge just to kind of accentuate the brow line. And then we're just gonna put a dab of that here and here just to lighten it up a little bit. There we go. We're ready to do our liner. So I like my favorite, so the Morphe brushes are really good, but Suva also makes this really good brush. It's one of my favorites, Suva Beauty over at Morphe. It's called 610, and they have this liner, which is my absolute favorite, and I've done a lot of liners, but this one is like this very pigmented, and it almost works like watercolors. So you kind of have to use some water with it, but then you kind of dab it in there. So I always tend to use the lid as my palette. And so some of these colors, they come in all these really cool colors. So this one's called Grease because it's black, but it comes in like green and all these like glow-in-the-dark colors that will actually glow in the black light, which is kind of exciting and cool. And so we're gonna start right here at the corner and just bring it around the lash line. And we're gonna bring it right from the inner. I like to bring it all around and like kind of a little bit lower. And we're gonna wing the liner. So and then bring it back over. So it's gonna be very dramatic. So you're gonna follow the entire outer edge, and then you're gonna take it from the lower part of your eye and bring it up, I would say about ½ an inch right there. And I think what we're gonna do just like with this look, I think we're gonna add with the crease brush. M433 is the brush I'm using. And we're gonna use a color called Area 51, which is this extreme purple right here, Area 51. And I'm just gonna take that where we took that other color and just kind of add some more drama there, because I think that'll be good. And I always like to take a white liner underneath the lid and just go through to finish off. It just makes it pop. But I am going to go put on some lashes and do the other eye, and then I'll come back so you can see how the finished look appears, and then you can try it at home. So I'll be right back. So this is the finished product. I've added lashes, and I have just went through and put a white liner underneath to make it pop a little bit. I put some Anastasia as my glow and a little bit of NARS over here, and just I took the entire face and just kind of sealed it with Chanel. It smells really yummy too. So we will just set everything and we're good to go. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, I'll see you later, gorgeous.